We are working it today with Andy Challenger, Challenger Gray and Christmas. Good to see you, Andy. General Motors is delaying its return to the office rules. What do you think? What are you hearing?
Yeah, apparently GM, like so many other companies over the last year and a half, is backing off an initial statement it made to employees via email stating that corporate workers were going to have to be back in the office physically 3 days a week before the end of the year in a return to office policy that they were rolling out. Only a few short hours later, the CEO put out a follow-up statement backing off some of those initial requirements, saying most of it wouldn't come out until the first quarter of next year, that employees would have discretion over which days they would be back in the office, but clearly softening that initial stance that they took only a few hours earlier. This is a trend we've been seeing at many organizations across the country that draw a hard line in the sand for return to office, but in the face of employee backlash, have to back off of it.
What else can you tell us, Andy?
Yeah, in our most recent survey of HR leaders, about 47% said that their company has no return to office policy as of yet. They are still working in a hybrid model without any formal plans to come back. About 16% of respondents said they are still in a hybrid model, but their leadership wants employees back in the office. We're clearly in this moment where at a lot of organizations, employees would prefer more time back in the office face-to-face with their workers, but employees that still have a lot of negotiating power in the market are preferring to stay remote as long as possible.
How should companies handle the situation?
Yeah, we are seeing some CEOs like Elon Musk famously say, why don't we kill two birds with one stone? The economy's slowing. We're going to have to reduce headcount anyways. Why don't we force people back to the office with the understanding that some of the people are going to quit, and we'll be able to bring down our costs that way. Great HR leaders will say that's not really the way to do a reduction in force. You end up in some ways getting rid of the people that are most able to quit their job with the expectation that they'll find a good offer somewhere else. So it's not a very targeted way to reduce your workforce. And smarter companies are going to think about ways to cut headcount if and when a recession comes in a more strategic way.
Thank you very much, Andy.
Thanks for having me, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.